Ever feel like your brain's running on empty, even after a full night's sleep? What if I told you the secret to laser-sharp focus and endless energy isn't in a bottle, but already within you? We live in a world that constantly demands our attention and drains our reserves. You've probably felt it. That mid-afternoon slump, the struggle to concentrate, or the endless search for that next magic supplement. Forget the expensive powders and questionable pills. Today, we're diving deep into 3 scientifically proven biohacks that will naturally supercharge your focus and energy, tapping into your body's innate power. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why these simple changes are far more powerful than any supplement on the market. Let's be honest, we often treat sleep as a luxury, something to be squeezed in between our busy lives. But what if I told you it's actually the most powerful performance enhancer you have? For biohackers and productivity seekers, ignoring sleep is like trying to build a skyscraper on quicksand. Every single aspect of your cognitive function, from problem solving to creativity, hinges on the quality and quantity of your sleep. Your brain doesn't just rest when you sleep, it gets to work. Think of it like a highly efficient night crew. During deep sleep, your brain is actively clearing out metabolic waste products that build up during the day, toxins that can fog your thinking and drain your energy. It's also meticulously filing away memories, consolidating everything you learned, making sure it sticks. And perhaps most importantly, for energy, your body is replenishing its energy reserves, literally recharging your internal batteries so you wake up ready to go. So, how do we make sure this night crew is working optimally? It starts with consistency. Your body thrives on routine, especially your internal clock, known as your circadian rhythm. Going to bed and waking up around the same time each day, even on weekends, is critical. This rhythm dictates everything from hormone release to body temperature, influencing how alert or drowsy you feel. Imagine trying to drive a car with a constantly changing speed limit and no working speedometer. That's what inconsistent sleep does to your body. Next, create a bulletproof bedtime routine. This isn't about rigid rules, but about signals. Start dimming the lights at least an hour before you plan to sleep. Bright light, especially the blue light from screens, tells your brain it's daytime, blocking the production of melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. So, put down the phone, step away from the laptop. Instead, try engaging in calming activities like reading a physical book, listening to mellow music, or a few minutes of gentle stretching or meditation. These actions tell your brain, hey, it's time to wind down. Finally, your sleep environment is paramount. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary, dark, quiet, and cool. Even a sliver of light can disrupt melatonin production. Consider blackout curtains, earplugs, or a white noise machine to block out distractions. The ideal temperature for sleep is typically between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. When you nail these elements, you're not just sleeping, you're investing in 7 to 9 hours of quality, restorative brain time every single night. The payoff? Sharper focus, incredible memory retention, and energy levels that feel genuinely limitless. Now, let's talk about something many of us associate primarily with physical fitness, exercise. But what if I told you that movement is one of the most potent cognitive enhancers known to science, far beyond just shaping your body? This isn't just about looking good, it's about making your brain work better. Think of your brain as a supercomputer that needs constant power and cooling. When you exercise, you're essentially boosting both. The most immediate effect is increased blood flow to your brain. More blood means more vital oxygen and nutrients rushing to those hard-working brain cells. It's like giving your supercomputer a consistent, clean power supply. But it gets even more fascinating. Regular exercise stimulates the release of incredible proteins called neurotrophic factors, the rock stars of brain health. One of the most famous is brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. Scientists often call BDNF miracle grow for the brain because it plays a crucial role in the growth, maintenance, and survival of your brain cells. It helps create new neural connections, strengthens existing ones, and even protects your brain from damage. This means improved learning, better memory, and enhanced cognitive flexibility. Basically, a faster, more adaptable brain. So, how do you unlock this power? You don't need to train for a marathon. The science suggests aiming for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. This could be brisk walking, swimming, cycling, or even dancing. If you prefer more vigorous activities, 75 minutes of something like jogging or high-intensity interval training will do the trick. The key is consistency. But here's the really cool part. Even short bursts of movement can have an immediate impact. Feeling that afternoon brain fog creeping in? Take a 10-minute brisk walk. Do a few minutes of jumping jacks in your office. Even standing up and stretching can re-energize your mind. You'll be amazed at how quickly it clears your head, boosts your alertness, and reignites your cognitive function. It's a free, instantly accessible reset button for your brain, and it's backed by decades of research. Finally, let's talk about the fuel you put into your body. This is probably the most direct and impactful biohack for your focus and energy, yet it's often the most overlooked or mishandled. What you eat isn't just about your waistline, it's about literally feeding your brain. Imagine trying to run a high-performance sports car on low-grade, dirty fuel. It wouldn't just perform poorly, it would eventually break down. Your brain is no different. A diet heavy in processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy fats is the cognitive equivalent of putting sludge in your gas tank. It leads to inflammation, blood sugar crashes, and inevitably, that dreaded brain fog and crushing fatigue that makes concentrating feel impossible. So, what's the premium fuel for your brain? It starts with whole, unprocessed foods. Think about what your great-grandparents would recognize as food. Focus on a colorful array of fruits and vegetables. These are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that protect your brain cells. Lean proteins like chicken, fish, and legumes provide the amino acid building blocks for neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers in your brain. And don't shy away from healthy fats. Our brains are nearly 60% fat, so good fats are crucial. Avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil are your allies here. They provide stable energy and support the structure of your brain cells. And it sounds simple, but staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day is non-negotiable. Even mild dehydration can significantly impair cognitive function and lead to fatigue. To truly optimize, strategically incorporate certain superfoods. Fatty fish, like salmon and mackerel, are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, which is a major structural component of the brain. Studies show higher omega-3 intake is linked to better memory and cognitive performance. Berries, like blueberries and strawberries, are little powerhouses of antioxidants that help protect brain cells from damage and improve communication between them. And leafy green vegetables, like spinach and kale, are rich in vitamins K, lutein, and folate, all linked to brain health and slower cognitive decline. By choosing these foods, you're not just eating, you're strategically nourishing your brain, optimizing its performance, and ensuring a steady, sustained flow of energy throughout your day. These 3 biohacks, optimizing your sleep, embracing movement, and mastering your diet, aren't just trendy fads. They are deeply rooted in scientific understanding of how your body and brain function. By making these foundational changes, you're not reaching for quick fixes. You're building a robust, resilient system that naturally enhances your focus, boosts your energy, and dramatically improves your overall well-being, all without a single supplement. It's about working with your body, not against it, to unlock your full potential. Want to discover more powerful biohacks for peak performance? Then click on this video right here.